Today, we are looking at portfolios for September. We're live on Twitch and we're going to be checking out everyone's work one at a time. So with that being said, let's get started with the portfolio reviews. We're going to be looking at Chapel's work and either CLG or FaZe. I might do FaZe because it's newer. Immediately, if these are all GIFs, I would focus on getting the smallest file size possible because you saw how long it took for those things to load. I have like pretty decent internet, but obviously I'm streaming right now. But it's just something to keep in mind, especially if you're putting this on like a website or something and there's an employer that's going through 100 portfolios a day. If your stuff takes a while to load, it's just gonna kind of like halt the experience. So you have the score animations here, how they pop up onto the screen. And then what is this? I mean, I'm not sure what this video is. I'm a little bit nervous looking at the timeline and seeing that it's 25 minutes. So if you did any work for this video, I would make your own YouTube video and upload that instead, because you have to imagine somebody that's going through like design projects, they're gonna see this 25-minute video and immediately like, all right, it's been 40 seconds. I don't see anything that seems related to this project, so I'm just gonna close out of it. So something to keep in mind. Having this animation on the right side makes it feel less important because it's kind of mixed in with this header image. I would maybe just keep the header image stretching across the entire screen and maybe showcase this on its own section or not have it so grouped together. Arch, HUD design and animation. This one kind of stands out to me. I think that looks nice. Captivating header image. I like that. Heads up display systems in modern day aviation. So it's a course that you took and there's a specific focus on aviation with these animations. I think that's perfect. This looks awesome. I love seeing the context of with and without a background, how it looks. I think this is a great way to use the grid as well. HUD design. So these are the static imagery. I love the grain effect. Makes it feel very real. Lesson breakdown. I really enjoy these brief captions. They work really well as dividers and they're just a couple of sentences. So this is just kind of the steps. So some process and then creating the skins. So these are the statics. I love the texture from the type and the placement is very, very appealing. And then final concepts, what you ended up with. And I really appreciate this imagery at the end. Composited really well into the imagery here. Looks very, very solid. And then you have a link to the course at the end, which I think people can appreciate if they want to learn the same thing. This is a very solid project. I think this is a perfect example of showcasing your process. I really liked how you were able to expand on all the steps that you took to get here, and it makes me appreciate the project more. All right, Arceus, what are we looking at today? Optic Texas is what we're looking at. Already very, very solid. Nice little hero image. You got the pro players in the background, the logo, very solid, gets the job done. I have seen these and I love the design direction. It's super, super iconic. Every time I was scrolling through my Twitter feed and I saw one of these pull up, instantly recognizable. So as an identity, I think it gets the job done. I like that there's a slight gradient to everything that just feels very familiar with Optic. The typography, I think this is the CDL type. So it feels very familiar. I love the way the pattern is being used, adds some great texture. Everything I think is working really well together. And the way it's locked up is really nice. I like this grid system. And then we have a mixed color palette, which I think still works, mostly because of this. I'm assuming this is the trophy in the background. Including that trophy in the background and then switching the color palette like this, I think this works just as well. You even kind of allude to the fact that you'll do a switched color palette at the start here. Arceus is a little bit too good. How old are you, by the way? I think you're a young designer too, right? He's only 19. It's not fair, guys. I don't feel young though. I know at this point, hey, I'm 23 now. At this point, I'm getting called like an old man in this community. Yeah, keep crushing it. I'm excited to see what you work on in the future. Let's go, Tyrant. What are we looking at today? Oh, the 2022 motion reel. So this is, I think, our first dedicated animation we're going to be looking at. If you guys don't know, Tyrant, he's an OG. He's been doing this pretty much as long as I have. So solid. Oh, this is, no, I have not seen this yet. Oh man, the 3D is so good. The improvement, man. That was cool. I don't even know what most of the stuff is that's happening right now, but Got 2D and 3D animation mixed together. Visual effects, because why not? There's Evan's intro. Love it. Hey, it fits your style really well too, which I appreciate. You're sticking to your kind of like dark, almost like spooky kind of feel, but this is solid stuff. This first 10 seconds is so captivating. Rest in peace to the people that are scared of snakes and spiders though. They probably hate this reel, to be honest. It's like 20 seconds of the whole reel, but man, the texture on the snake is super appealing. Same with this glass. I love that shot. I think these are just still frames. It's nice the way the grid is set up, that they're kind of like different aspect ratios, which is cool. Here's, I guess, more in-depth details for the snake project that wasn't shown in the reel, which is a nice touch. I like that detail. Really solid stuff. I don't really have too much to say other than it's nice to see you improving still, even after all these years, and there's like really solid stuff here. If you're watching on YouTube, this was done live on stream at twitch.tv/NowackDesign. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.